What's up, guys? Prepping Dad here, coming to you from the mountains, and the purpose of today's video is to talk about the federal government watching you. Some of you might already know, uh, a couple of us like to stand in the street sometimes and wave the American flag with our rifles long. And this happened in the town of Salida, Colorado, which is a pretty liberal town. We were just standing there waving our flags. There was 4 of us. I'm gonna insert some pictures in this video right there. And my friend noticed this guy on a bicycle, and he told me, look at that, that's a Fed. As I turned to look at this guy, he was definitely super clean cut. He was trying to look the part as somebody that likes the mountains and just riding a mountain bike, down the street, wearing hiking boots, but they were too clean, and hiking shorts and just hiking gear. But he was way too clean cut. You could tell that he hadn't been in a trail, in any time recently. And so he rode by and definitely rolled back down and rolled back up again. So 3 times he passed by us, and every time we're like, yep, that looks like a Fed for sure. So later on, I'm gonna insert the picture right here. This lady came to counter protest us with a sign. I'm gonna insert the picture right here. Anyways, I believe because some people have protested my friend when he's standing by himself waving the flag, I think the feds have seen this as a natural opportunity brewing on its own, and so we took precautions and we agreed on some procedures that will have to be taken in case when he's standing by himself, or when we are, as a group, in case we get attacked, and I think it would be really easy for the feds to set up a trap and get a couple pictures or a small video out of context and round us up. So yeah, it's funny how exactly when everybody on the internet is talking about feds watching and going after Trump supporters, or going after what they label as right-wing extremists, this happened to us. So it's like, yeah, they're definitely on the prowl. Thankfully, we're here in the mountains, and they're not that brave, when out here in the city. They'll round you up because there's nowhere to go, but up here in the mountains, they think about it a little bit more before just trying to mess with citizens, because as they're approaching, the trees might just start singing "Take Me Home, Country Roads," and that's just how everybody rolls here. Everybody here is hunting season. Just everybody's wearing camo all the time because they either went hunting in the morning or they went hunting. So yeah, I mean, it's different, but regardless, I think it was worth noticing and talking about it with the guys, which we did, and we definitely took some precautions and agreed on the procedures, and what we will have to do in case things start to smell like a setup. Anyways, guys, wanted to share that with you. I don't know, man. I feel like I like to be outspoken. I like to have the freedom of say what I believe in, and that I believe in freedom, that I believe in family, that I believe in community. And some people consider those things a little extreme. If you start having chickens and some animals, and you start producing some of what you consume, now you're labeled as an extreme right-wing extremist. If you order dry food and you have food storage and water storage, you're a right-wing extremist / terrorist. That's what the overlords seem to be telling their goons, because that was nothing but a goon, a freaking goon, just scouting us, recording us, just gathering intel on us. That's fine. We knew when we started this that would put a target on our backs. We knew it, but we're not breaking any laws. In fact, the cops get called very often when we are standing with our rifles. And the last time it was a coffee shop. Where that day, when FedBoy showed up and that crazy lady showed up, a coffee shop called the cops. Police came over because the street was barricaded for people to just walk on the street, because there's a very lively area. And sure enough, the cop came, parked in front of us, as you saw in the pictures. And he said hi, shook our hands, and said, "Hey, how are you guys?" "Good, good." And then he went in the coffee shop where they told him, "Oh, there are those guys with rifles out there." And he said, "Well, have they threatened anybody? Have they, hurt anybody?" And so, yeah, nothing happened. It's a big disappointment for the people that call the cops, and the cops come and just shake hands with us, and they just go because we're not breaking any laws. But what we're afraid of is people attacking when there's a couple of us there, or just one, two, or three, and attacking us, and us having to defend ourselves, and somebody catching us on a picture or a small video out of context, and that will be terrible. Anyways, guys, uh, stay safe. Know what you can do where you're at with what you got. Don't take these things that we do. It's like a calculated risk. Well, for where we live and what we can do. I'm not saying you should do this what we do just anywhere. We stand in the street like this. This is my AK. I usually have an AR and a flag, and we wear a vest because you never know. Some crazy might try to take a shot at you from far away. You never know. So yeah, be safe, stay safe. But let's start fighting back. Let's just voice our opinions. I'm done staying quiet. I don't want to be part of the silent majority. You know what? I'm gonna be part of the outspoken majority, because I'm tired of this leftists and wannabe communists yelling in our faces, and that's it. We're not holding back anymore. We're gonna say what we believe, and if they round us up, and if they or if they censor us, so be it. But we have to die fighting on our feet, because I don't want to live on my knees the rest of my life. And a country that has the people living on their knees is not what I want to pass uh, pass on to my kids. That's not the country that I wanna give them. Remember, we're never farther than one generation away from losing our freedom. So, everybody, stay safe, stay free. This is Prepping Daddy, going dark. Bye, baby.